Hi, good day, everybody. It's been a while, it's a long, long while that I had a word for you. I don't wanna be here on camera, on social media, and just talk, just say anything. But today, don't get me wrong, I'm a woman full of the joy of the Lord. I rejoice in Him. I love Him. But the sadness is around me in this world. The war, the crime, the rape, the things happening behind the scenes, the Illuminati, all of that is really killing the world. It's killing the people. It's killing us. The message I have today is that do not fear, do not fret, do not go behind the closet and hide. No, because you know what? You have a Father in heaven. He's in heaven, he's seated on a throne in heaven above the circle of the earth. And he reign over the nations of the world, and his kingdom rule over all. Nothing and no one is his match. He's matchless. He's the creator of heaven and earth. Whether we want to know it, whether you seem it's the truth or a lie, you'll find out. And only you'll find out one day after death. You see, the problem with all of us, it is actually a problem. It was never meant to be a problem. Death was never part of us, and it will remain an enemy. And Jesus has dealt with that enemy on the cross. The day he died, he made a spectacle of it. A spectacle. He overcame death for us, for you and me, so we could live together with him again one day. Fear not, he says. Do not be afraid. So, even if you feel so afraid today, you feel everything is against America, there is hope. I remember Billy Graham, he was called from America. He was a great preacher. He was an evangelist. I sat under his teaching. I still do. The message clearly today is do not be afraid. God is so great, so great, so great. He's just so great. Even you don't see him. Look around you. See the ocean. See the trees. See how a bumblebee goes from one flower to the other, collecting nectar. Look at the bird, how they build their nest. Who has taught them to do that? Who has taught a little bird to build that nest? Hmm? Look at the animals. They're so submissive because they know there's a greater power above them and they trust that. Now, who are we? We are God's children. We are the pinnacle of God's creation. And you know what? His word says He delights in us. He loves us. He loves us so much that He died your place and my place. He loves us. You know, I could never say I had trouble with the love of God. I could never come to terms with that. That a great God that created all these magnificent things, how would He die for me? A rotten, evil, wicked person. But He did. He did. And when I read the Gospel of John, it says over and over, the love of Christ. Please never give up. Never give up on that life and that love. That life He spent on earth, 33 years, was for you and me. He came, He took on flesh. The Word became flesh and dwelled amongst us. So find it in your hearts today to take a moment and just reflect. Take a moment in your life. And if you don't know Christ, you can call Him. Because you know what? He's alive. You can talk to Him. Talk to Him. Say, Jesus, I really want to talk to you. You don't have to ask Him if He has time for you. He does. He has the time in His life for you because He so loves you. Talk to Him. Do you know why He loves you so much? It's because He doesn't want you to die and face eternal condemnation. He wants you to live a life eternally with Him. He wants that love relationship with you. You know, when you fall in love with a girl or a boy, you want their time all the time. You want to sit and talk to them. Exactly, this is what He wants. Give Him your time. You can get up 3 o'clock in the morning and talk to Him. Now you're going to say to me, He doesn't talk back. No, He does. He does. Through His word. If you have a Bible, His word, He talks. You can hear Him clearly. He talks. Open His word. Read the Psalms. Read Proverbs. Read Isaiah. He speaks through His word to you. He speaks through certain things. Life's trouble, life's goodness, everything. He speaks. He brings other people on your way to speak to you. He speaks through little children. You can test it. You can call upon His name. He listens. Because you know what? He's got a personality. He's got eyes and ears and a mouth and a heart that beats for you. That heart beats for you. I love this song that they They say, come sing with me. How great is our God? How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great is our God. Is the name above all names. He is worthy of our praise. And all will see how great is our God. He's so great. He's magnificent. You know what? Our God is from everlasting to everlasting. He's our God. Nobody has made him. Nobody will be after him. And no one was before him. He's before all things. And he made all things. That takes faith to believe. Now, what is faith? Faith is something you cannot see, but what you believe in. For instance, a husband and a wife, they expect their first baby. And the wife said to the husband, oh, daddy, we're going to have a baby. And the man just, oh, yeah, it's my child, my baby. That's faith. How does he know that? He doesn't. He doesn't. How do you know that he's your real father? You don't. How do you know that's your real mother? You don't. Until you do the tests. How do we do the test on our faith? When God changes us. When you ask him to change you. When you ask him to come into your life and change who you are, and that you believe that he died for you. And when you see the change come, that is the test. I had that test. And I believe in that test. And that is why I'm telling you. It is true. It is true. Jesus Christ is truly